Feel like you're in a groove right now, a rhythm over these last 3 or 4 games?
To be honest, this is hard work. That's all. Throughout the week, we have a game plan, and I just try to follow it as much as I can, down to the core to help my team out, put us in a better position. And that's all I'm doing.
The first drive in the second half, it was 43 yards, I believe you accounted for. What was going through your mind on that drive? It was catching and running. You were just featured on just about every play.
Really just making plays, whether it's field goal range, scoring a touchdown, and I can't remember who scored the first touchdown. But things like that to set the next guy up to score. So that's pretty much anybody's on our team's job on offense.
How much more comfortable do you feel now than compared to last year?
I came in two weeks for our first game, so just having that year under my belt, it makes a big difference. Understanding it, and especially playing with my guys for a year. Trusting them trusting me. So the lack of trust and accountability is there on both sides.
You and Tom seem much more in sync in the last couple weeks in the passing game. How much extra work have you put in that department?
After practice, always, we go over extra routes. He's trying to tell me what he likes, or what he thinks the route should be, and I just follow.
Pretty much a daily thing?
Yes, every day.
You continue to take on a larger role in this offense. To hear Bruce talk about you being a third down back and see the way they trust you more and more, how much does that help you?
It builds my confidence, definitely. The things that I'm doing, the little things that I'm doing, just keep doing it. It's gonna pay off. It's gonna work out. And our job each and every day, each and every night, practicing whatever routine is about winning. So if that's what it takes to win, just doing the little things each and every day, being accountable, I'm willing to do it.
There was a week when, you could have potentially been needed, because Brady, maybe his thumb was hurting him even more. Or in this situation, gosh, you guys like Richard Sherman, so you need to have longer drives. And just how much does it mean to you, the fact that you were able to, have such a big role and contribute so much when your team just really needed you?
Number one, I think I'm just blessed to be in this position, just from being cut. Now, being a part of helping this organization, this team win, I'm going to start off with that, and that's nothing but God. And also, for our coaches and my teammates trusting me, knowing and believing me, I can get the job done at the end of the day. So when you have that, my teammates and plus my support from my family, my kids, everybody back in New Orleans, sky's the limit for me.
This was a 6-point game. They got back in it. And talk about that last drive and just the attitude you guys have to run that clock up.
Yeah, definitely. It's football. They get paid just like we get paid. That penalty they had, I knew the game was over. That's all we need is that one first down, And I think great job on me, knowing that they was going to talk a lot of smack and me just not worrying about it.
There's a lot of self-control in the heat of the moment like that to, restrain yourself, I guess, for one.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, that's what guys do. With our team, the stardom we have, the players on our team, we expect that. The people to chirp at us, do things like that. But at the end of the day, imagine if I would have said something back, then it could have went both ways. Then my team was looking at me crazy, and the loss would have been on me.
If you would have been told, maybe like at the beginning of the year, that you guys would have lost this many guys on defense, this many starters, and that you guys would still be,
I wouldn't believe him. I wouldn't believe him. But like I say, we have guys that if anyone go down, they can back up. It's not a drop off with this team, and that's the special thing about us.
Not saying anything back in that situation there. Is that something where earlier in your career, or if you weren't here, maybe you would have retaliated or responded?
I don't know. That's a good question. I just don't know. If we're up a lot, probably like 3-4 touchdowns, then yeah. But in a critical moment like that, knowing that we need this game, nah, probably wouldn't have.